Church.
Yep.
I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, there is. Yep.
Should come in, huh?
Oh, Jay's gonna come in.
12.
Come. All right, Shalom, Akim. All right, first and foremost, we want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstones, still well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right. Basically, what we're going to touch on today is unlawful alliances. All right. A lot of you different Israelites out here, you've made a pact and a deal with Satan, whether knowingly or unknowingly. All right. And this stems from, you jakes at the top, of the social ladder in this world that have so-called made it, whether it be in the corporate world or entertainment world, whatever. It stems from you all the way down to the average Israelite. You know what I'm saying? That goes to the Christian church. You made it in an unlawful alliance with this system, one way or another. All right, but we gonna touch on these people in particular that made deals and it's blatant. It's obvious, all right? And we start with a scripture. What's that, brother? Got something?
Oh, yeah, Khan. This is Isaiah 28 and 18.
Yeah, hey, you start verse 15.
Khan, all right, this is Isaiah 28 and 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death,
Yeah.
and with hell are we with an agreement.
Yeah, you made a covenant or a contract, an agreement with death. Now, Esau's death. That's who you made that pact with. Esau represents death. All right? And with hell, with death, you're at agreement. Because at the end of the day, this devil, he doesn't mean you any good, man. Just like even going back to the garden, the serpent, which is Esau, all right, he told Eve, you shall not surely die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He lied to her. You think this is going to end well for you? And at this point, and it's funny, because once Esau had you to sell out, and you got to make these different rituals and sacrifice so many people, he looks at you like, man, you dumbass nigga. I got your ass, and basically they don't respect you. If they get you to that point and you done sold out, even Esau, the devil himself, don't respect you. They respect us.
Yeah, kind
And they fear us, but then they see you, I got you, that's my bitch.
Yeah.
That's how they look at you, man.
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, that's why, the Edomite grab Terry Crews, by the scrotum, man, in front of this woman, man. Because he conquered you, man.
Yep.
He wanted to let it be known, like, yeah, this is my bitch. That's what he telling your woman, man.
Yeah.
And then you made an agreement with hell. What is hell? It's a condition.
Yeah.
When you make a pact with Esau, Edom, that means you agree to the conditions of your captivity, man. And you want your people to agree with you, man.
I got something for you real quick. This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, also because he transgressing by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah, because Esau is about gathering everyone under this banner of a new world order. And see, he proud because Esau, you gotta think, these elites, they look at the influence, they look at the earth and see how they influence, and they proud, like, yeah, we got everybody worshiping Satan, everybody into paganism, they still into Christmas, stupid motherfuckers still vote, They like, yeah, we got these niggas.
And like I said too,
yeah.
it's through that legally binding contract, that contract, that covenant. That's how they gather you into this hell. You know what I mean?
Yep, and you agree to keep your people at a low condition, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? See, that's what it's all about. It's all about keeping your skin off you, man. All right, keeping your ass a damn dry bone. All right? You know, you got it, brother. You finish it off.
Yeah, God, Isaiah 28:15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
Yeah, Jacob's trouble. All right? Go ahead.
It said, it shall not come unto us.
Because you figure since you did this, you're going to be secure. The scriptures say, in your security, you're going to be destroyed, man. You're not going to escape.
Oh, that's
You're going to get it worse. Go ahead, bro.
It said, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves.
They made your refuge lies. You see, they think because them lies that they help Esau push, you know, through TV, through propaganda. Because even like these rappers, you know, like Future, he told you he don't even do all them drugs.
Yeah.
You know? But what? The Esau say, look, rap about this, rap about that, man. You know? And make a generation of damn junkies, man. And see, he think because he done did all that lying and all that dirty work for Esau, when Esau roll, he gonna be in good case, man. But it ain't Esau that's rolling on you niggas, man. All right? The scriptures say in Ezekiel 21 that the sword is furthest, it is sharpened for his people. And then it say it's given to the hand of the slayer. Esau ain't the slayer, he the sword. The slayer is the Most High.
Yeah.
You see? A sword laying down right there can't do nothing to nobody. But then when a swordsman pick it up, now that sword dangerous. And the Most High finna swing that sword with Esau, so you ain't gonna dodge the Most High, man.
Nope.
Esau can't control who he gonna roll on. It's already ordained, man.
that's the drive. Yeah, he the driving force behind, you know. As menacing as that sword is, it's rendered useless without somebody picking it up.
Yeah.
You know?
Got
And the Lord,
something too.
yeah, you got some too. Yeah. And real quick, the Lord is about, just like the brother said, the Lord's about to take one last proverbial swing at Jake, man. He's gonna use Esau. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, First Maccabees 1:11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
Yep. And them men are back. Them same men are back. Them same men with that mindset, man. They want to be in league with Esau. They want to beat you up because you don't vote. You know?
Where your mask at?
Yeah, where your mask at? You know? All this madness that our people are trying to line themselves up with in this world, Black Lives Matter. They trying to make an alliance, all right, with the heathen, man. You got it.
Kind of says, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
See, Jake want the easy way. That broad gate we were talking about yesterday. See, Jake want to jump on that broad gate was easy. See, when you a Mason, you know, you get pulled over, you can throw up a little sign, you can get off. You know, you go to court, you can throw your sign up, you can get off. You know, you need a job, you know, you can get off. It's a little secret code they got at the ATM where they can get so much money out when they down bad. You see, they want all them perks that come with being joined into Esau's system, man.
Yeah, and without that, you suffer.
Yep.
This thing that we are part of, the straight gate, you know, Yahushua being that door, that access to his Heavenly Father, man, hey, this is a way of suffering. And Jake don't want it. But see, just because you niggas get this shit fast and you get it now, hey, that don't mean you going to keep it. See, we getting the hard part out the way for us. And then it's going to be an easy, smooth road after this. See, for you niggas, you got it easy already. So,
Consolation.
Yep, you receive your consolation. But now you about to get it hard. You got to experience losing all these things, man. You know? But like brother, he's reading, y'all them same spirits in the book of Maccabees, man. You know, when the Greeks came into power, well, Esau, you know, they was calling themselves Greeks. You know, when they came into power, Jake, they was willing to be compromised, man. They wanted to conform. You know, because, hey, you was an Israelite and you were circumcising your sons. They put you to death. You wouldn't eat pork. They put you to death. Well, guess what? We under that same people still, man. You know, and they gonna bring that same way back. You know, forcing you to get down with the New World Order, man. Cause see, that's what that was about. They gonna do it again.
And then Meek Mill said something in his song in his last album. He said, they don't kill you now, they kill your account.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah, one of them songs.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, that's what them niggas.
You talking about Colin Kaepernick?
Yeah. And you niggas fear that, man. You know we gonna get our account destroyed. You know, we already got our mindset. Fuck it.
We're not gonna take the chip.
Yeah, we tired of the dollar any goddamn way, man.
Tired of the system, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is vexation of spirit being here, coexisting with Esau. The scripture tell you all his ways are grievous, man.
Yep.
I got a quick precept too. We'll get back to that just to back up the elder. Matthew 16, starting at verse 24, it says, then said Yahushua to his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Yeah, take up his cross, take up his burden, your affliction, man. All right? Take up your suffering with the Lord, man.
Yep.
All right? But the Lord said, you know, learn of me. You know, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. You know, it's a hard road, but then, hey, the Lord has to where you begin to maneuver, man. You learn how things work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and really just the understanding of what we have, man, that makes it all the more easier. Rather than the Jake, they're going through all this shit and don't know. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and can I add too? It's like working out. You know, the more resistance you get, the more stronger you get.
Yep.
Be a character.
Yep. So in this case, it's building our character. Yep, it says, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Yeah, so, but the Lord said, whoso findeth his life shall lose it.
Right.
Y'all found y'all lives in this world, man.
Come on.
You know, that unlawful alliance.
Right.
You know, instead of you waiting on your blessing, you'd rather live in Esau's blessing, man. You know, which is temporary. This nigga almost up out of here. All right, the Lord is coming back to dethrone Esau. Okay? So you going to fall with him because you aligned yourself with this dude, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Yeah, you lost your integrity, man. Yeah, them dudes dead inside, man. You got it was just an old video, but you got Bow Wow next to a damn lake venting about how he wished things like it used to be. They reminisce when they didn't sell out, when they didn't make them sacrifices, man. You know, and niggas still be broke, in debt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And miserable, man.
Yep.
It's like Lil Wayne had that one song, I forget the exact name of it, but he said, this ain't paradise. You know, because they regret all the shit they did, man. Like the one documentary we saw on Jeezy. He saying something like they don't tell you how you make it.
He said, don't nobody will tell you how they made their first million.
Wow.
Yeah, he said, don't nobody talk about it. He said, you be around these people all walks of life, and nobody talk about how they made their first million. Yeah, man. That's some sick shit. And then you sell your soul as a man, you can't even stand for nothing, man. You gotta stand for what another man tell you is right and wrong, man. How, as a man, how the hell can you live with yourself, man? How can you raise a family knowing that you gotta feel how another man tell you to feel, man? You gotta support what another man tell you to support, man. No matter if it's right or wrong, and you know it's wrong, you still gotta go with it, man. That's because you sold that right to do that, man.
Yeah, Nick Cannon, Deshaun Jackson, all you niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? The end of this precept break it down. It says, or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
What you gonna get, man? How can you, ain't nothing to exchange for that, man? Even if that's all you got, is your soul, your belief in what you believe in, and be able to stand on that, be ready to die for that, man. You know? Hey, that's more precious than any riches that you can have, man. You know, especially as an Israelite, because hey, we finna get everything, man. That's what Jake be forgetting. We finna get everything, man.
Yeah, hey, even Esau, well, they'll have certain movies, you know, where somebody made a deal with the devil, you know, but they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? So many of them, they basically say the same thing. They'll be like, well, you can't sell your soul because it don't belong to you. It don't belong to Esau, but you still gave yourself up as a man. You know, the Lord just gonna kill you for that, man. But basically, it's nothing you can give because that's your spirit. And script, it tells you in the Apocrypha, it's 2 verses, but it says our lives were lent us. And you borrowed your own spirit, man. You know, we don't belong to ourselves. So, but you, Jason, come to find it out. You know, the Lord bought us 2,000 years ago, man. niggas doing this shit, a lot of bodies gonna drop. All right, you know. What back there?
We're going back to First Maccabees
Yeah.
1 and 12 says, so this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen.
Hey, that license go back to what today?
Man.
These are prison reforms,
Yeah.
these different legislations.
Yeah.
You know, you going to the government to get these different laws changed, all right, for your people, man. You know, better schools and all this madness, man. All this stuff that our people go lobby for and protest for. You going to your oppressor to get these things, man.
Yep.
You know,
What's
hey.
the guy, John Lewis?
Yeah,
Just
yeah, John Lewis. Like they hold him as some hero. Hey, he's part of this government, man.
That's right.
You know, you don't think he ever did no ritual, man. You ain't just hanging around Esau like that, man. You got them some blood sucking pedophile, all right, wicked Satanists, man. You not just hanging around them. They got to get some dirt on you for you to be around
Well, you
them
know
like
what
that.
too? Like they even show you like with you know, on a smaller scale, right? How they go about their business with like these fraternities, which Masonic, that's a fraternity.
Yeah.
Being in those different classes of fraternity, where you got to pledge.
Yeah.
Now when you go into that word for what we going into what we reading right now, Isaiah 28 chapter. One of the words that's pledge, man.
They finished there, bro, and we can go back to this, brother. Read the scripture.
And go into the definitions here, come on. And then real quick, what they do, you got to go through a ritual. You know, like and they might do it in fun, like these colleges, you got
They call it
to
hazing.
the hazing, right?
Hazing.
So like the brother said, you ain't gonna be seen around. You a goddamn senator, man. You know what I mean? You had to pledge, you had to cross over. And they call it that too, crossing over.
Yeah.
You know, that means you trade. You a trader, man. You know?
And you got to have some. They got to have some dirt on you to control you.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So they got to have some embarrassing music.
Don't make them tell you with that hot dog.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Precept real quick.
Okay, come on.
Okay, I have a real quick precept. This Sirach 13:1. It says, "He that touches pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like."
You touch pitch, you can't get that off your hands, man. You know? You can't get it. Like brother said, that dirt. Jake, you can't get that off you, man. You know? And it's like certain scriptures that tell you how certain iniquity can't be cleansed from you till you die. You know what I'm saying? And like brother said, see, Esau put that dirt on you, and you notice when Esau feel like that these men got out of line, they'll bring that shit out. You know, have it pinned against them, man. They'll publicly shame you in front of the whole world, man. All right? But go ahead, bro. Read that again.
It says, "He that touches pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that hath fellowship with a proud man
Fellowship or an alliance. Go ahead.
shall be like unto him."
Yeah.
Like to him.
What the Lord say? You have your father, the devil, man.
Yeah, because when you hear them speak, you know they have that same deception that Esau has, man. Because when we listen to that Nate video, he had that same deception that they got as a goddamn Edomite, man.
Sure did.
You know, he don't answer the question directly. He go all the way around the earth.
Yeah.
Just to lead you the wrong way back to the same question that's unanswered, man.
Yeah.
That's what Esau do with his witchcraft, man.
Yeah.
He never answer it directly.
Yeah.
He throw you way off over here
Yeah,
and talk about
commercial
something
come
else.
on.
Yeah.
That's real. That what happened real.
Okay,
Yeah, commercial come on all of a sudden. He's like, damn, you know?
The time commercials come back, you forgot.
Yeah, you forgot about it. And
You
they
talk about
go,
something, yeah. That's how Jake move, man. Because hey, you gonna start acting around. You gonna start acting like the people you hang around, man. That's why the Lord told us to be around like-minded men. You know, because I don't care who you is, if you hang around niggas all day, you gonna have some nigga tendencies, man.
Yeah, come.
You know.
Yeah, even when Nehemiah went off, because went off, he cursed out Jake because they married into those different wives, and the results was their children wasn't able to even speak the
Yeah.
they were speaking another tongue now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're like the Lord didn't want us to. We went into different lands. Do not follow their customs. You know. In fact, just put them to death, burn them down. You know, it show you the sense of urgency that comes with staying the course.
And when Amalek, he wanted to kill everything.
Kill everything moving. Hey, even that's why Samuel said, "Why? What is this bleak?" He trying to talk to Samuel. Samuel ignoring him. Man, what is this bleep by him like here?
You want to try and hear that shit. You want to try and hear that shit, man.
Yeah, something had to sword on. Oh yeah, come yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get the Isaiah whenever y'all finish with the other Isaiah you got.
Yeah, Isaiah 28.
Okay,
All right.
Yeah,
what?
I'm gonna get the one with the Confederacy.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
after you-
Oh,
after-
gotcha.
after
Yeah, I got
y'all-
this. What you want?
Yeah, after y'all do all that.
Verse 15 again.
Nah, not just read the where you left off at.
Oh, okay. All right. Isaiah 28:16. It said, "Therefore, thus said the Lord power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone,
Right?
a sure foundation."
Right, and see, that's the thing, man. See, we stand on something. We stand on what's right. Okay? And without Yahweh Shai, you done, man. See, no one else has a foundation, man. No one else. And when we say we have the answers, really, the Lord got the answers. It's just that we stand on Yahweh Shai. We believe in Yahweh Shai. This is going to be the only thing that's still going to be here. When the smoke clears, the word's still going to be here, man. But see, with these niggas, they going to fade away. All right? Because Esau is on his way out. So all you jakes, man, you looking back, you still thinking that, you know, you can play these games, man. You gonna realize, hey, he was still a snake. And your ass got bit. He wasn't playing with you, man. Because Esau, he's all about keeping himself in power. You niggas, you help aid him, he's like, man, I don't need you. You know? Go ahead, bro.
He that believeth shall not make haste.
Right, so we ain't ashamed. We ain't running. And we ain't apologizing, man. We mean every word. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, we have nothing to lose. You niggas got everything to lose. Like brother had read, you found your life. All right? They jump to verse 18.
All right, Kai. Isaiah 28:18. "And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it."
Go ahead. Yo, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say the Lord gonna put death angels on Esau, man.
Yep.
Hey, it's gonna be death angels working through Esau, man. You know, he gonna be possessed, man. He gonna act like he never knew you niggas, man. It don't matter if you've been atoned for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. The Lord gonna put the spirit on Esau to spaz out like he never knew you niggas, man. You know, that's what you're taking out the equation. See, you taking the spiritual factor out the equation, man. You just dealing with the carnality that you think you done built up a relationship. You know, I done helped you do all this dirt, so we should be good. No, man. The Most High gonna send forth that judgment, man, and Esau gonna act like he never knew you niggas, man. And he gonna embarrass a lot of you, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, you don't know who you working with. You don't know your business partner, man. You don't really know this nigga Esau. El Pastor put up a video of these inbred Edomites, like that. You seeing them in their true estate. Like you like to watch all these different apocalyptic movies. Check out the movie The Divide. I always bring up that movie because the movie is called The Divide, but they basically showed you a scenario that could play out, you know, during a nuclear holocaust, man. And these people, they went into this man's bunker. He took them in, and they all, you know, turned on him. And Esau got in his true nature, man. They spazzing out, you know. They raped the woman to death. The Edomite man wearing a dress and lipstick, like a serial killer, a homosexual pedophile, man. Like that's who these people really are. And you made a deal with that, you know. But like brother said, hey, the Lord gonna use these Esau to move on you niggas, you know. Go ahead, bro.
And you gotta think, the world wars, the Edomites killing other Edomites. So the fuck you think they gonna do to you niggas, man? If they done had world wars with each other, what the hell you think they gonna do to you niggas, man?
Because the prize is Jake blood.
Yeah.
They just kill deers and shit just for a quick fix. You know, just to keep them, you know, sufficing until the day. Because I forget, one of them bankers made the statement, I long for the day we can get our hands on the Christians, man. That really was talking about you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American.
Yeah, it's ex-CIA agent Michael Mahoney.
Okay.
So-called whistleblower.
Yeah.
But he's up there though, like he's an insider. But he said the CIA and other members of the government, they've been lusting for the hour of martial law. So they want Jake, man. You know, like we speaking about earlier, man, Esau want blood. You know what I'm saying? Look, what we're doing, this man want blood for this, man. You know, but and to you, hey, you may not see it, but Esau looking at your ass like, my nigga, I'm gonna get you too. You know, anything that's an Israelite or anybody that's an Israelite, man, in that day. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. You know, go ahead, bro. Was that on that?
Yeah, that was on that.
Yeah, but the brother has the definition for covenant.
Yep. So it says covenant, alliance, pledge, which we went into that word pledge, treaty. You know, hey, that's war language, man. You make a treaty,
and they made over 500 treaties with Gad, man.
yeah.
And they broke every last one of them.
Yep.
You think he gonna keep his word now? Over 500 treaties, man. That's why we look at you different Gadites, man, that believe in this system. We look at you like, man, what the hell is wrong with you? You know? You still believe? You got Gadites, man. They hell bent on America still being here, man. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, dealing with you, Jakes, that are blatantly sold out. You made a treaty with Esau, man. All right, and let's see if he gonna keep his bargain. All right, go ahead.
Yep. And that word treaty go back to truth, too. You know, you make a truce, man. That means you laying in bed with someone, man. That's spiritual. That's saying right there. It's a spiritual overtone to that saying. You laying in bed with that.
Yeah, sleep with the enemy.
Yeah. Hey, but that go back to the scripture. Spiritual fornication, man.
Yeah, spiritual
You know,
fornication.
scripture tell you the wrath of a man. You got it.
No, James 4:4, friendship with the world,
Woo.
enmity with the Most
Enmity
High.
with the Most High,
You know,
yeah.
because the Lord calls them adulterers and adulteresses.
That's
It's spiritual fornication.
That's it. And if you're a man, and it goes into that in Ezekiel. Is that Ezekiel 17 where the Lord said he gave a badger skin, he gave a gold for a neck. 16 years like.
Yep.
And that's what happened in the argument with a man and his old lady. You took care of her and she messing around. Look, bitch, I did this, I did that for you.
Gave everything.
I gave you everything, and you land with the enemy. You land with my arch enemy, man. So that's that truth. You know, it goes into you land. You going as far as land with this man. You know, it said, oh, that's why the scripture says your lovers have forsaken you, because he gonna kick you out the bed in the morning, man. It says treaty, alliance, league. I'm gonna just jump down to what we got. It said alliance of marriage.
Wow.
Alliance of marriage.
Hey, that's why the elect gonna be them what?
The virgins. Yep.
Hey, them virgins, man.
Yep.
You know, but you niggas sleeping around, man. All right, you're gonna have that stain. All right, with harlot, man. What the scripture say about a harlot gonna be counted as spittle.
Yeah,
You know.
Yep. You spewed out and rubbed, rubbed out.
Hey, lukewarm cats, man. You speaking about how Jake, window shoppers earlier. Y'all don't know what camp to follow. You know, you basically camp hopping. A lot of you Jakes, man, you all confused. Hey, man, you should know who to follow by now. You watching all these different groups. That's why you confused, man. But hey, time coming, which is now really. Now, you need to make a choice. Who you gonna follow, man? And not necessarily who, but what you follow. You know what I'm saying? And that's based on the teachings you receive from these different leaders. But you gotta know who the real leaders are. All right, who teaches you the correct doctrine, man? Because see, if you don't have that, you consider lukewarm. And like the brother said, you spit out. You getting spewed out, man. So we ain't in the time for that, man. The Lord viewing you as the enemy. It's black or white. It's hot or cold. It's like scripture came out yesterday. He that gathereth with me, or he that gathereth not with me, scattered abroad. He that's not with me is against me. So you got to choose a side, man. You know what I'm saying? But brother got something.
Yeah,
Last one, there's a phrase, right? Covenant violation. So by you making a covenant with them, you just violated the real covenant.
Yeah.
Traitors.
Yep. Because you enlisted in my army.
Yeah.
From the covenant that I gave you from the beginning.
Yeah.
But now you switched over.
Yeah, you switched sides, man. Hey, this is Isaiah 8:12. It says, "Say ye not a confederacy to all them who this people shall say a confederacy. Neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid." And says, don't say a confederacy, all right, to all them whom this people, talking about you Israelites, man. The Lord telling us, don't go after way these sellout niggas, man. Don't make a confederacy with the things that they
Yeah.
make confederacy with, and don't fear what they fear, because they fear losing everything in this life.
Yeah.
They fear losing their clout. They fear of losing their status, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. It's like the Lord told Ezekiel, be not like that rebellious house, man.
Yeah.
Y'all a bunch of rebellious women. You know? 2/3, man, a bunch of rebels, man.
Yep.
All right, and see, the point is, brothers, hey, man, the Lord gonna deal with these cats for everything they did. You know, we used to grow up and pretty much, you know, the entertainment industry, it was highly praised. You see Jake that done made it, and you know, you see what they got, and you think that's the way. But now we seeing what they had to do to get that. You know, and what they gotta do to keep it. They gotta keep sacrificing. They gotta keep being wicked. They gotta do something worse. Like, man, it don't stop. To see what the Lord don't require you to do no silly, dumbass shit like that, man. All you gotta do is just follow this word, man. It's simple. This thing we doing is simple. Lord ain't requiring much, and you catch hell. That's a part of it. And even outside of this, you suffer. And the Spirit keep bringing it out. These niggas, they got it worse than us, man. Yeah, we suffering, but see, with these cats, man, they have no freedom. Having a handler, having a man who will tell you, you can't even link up with a woman that you want to link up with. You got to be a woman that's been passed around. And niggas got no freedom, man. But that's that unlawful alliance. They got to keep that money in the circle. You know what I'm saying? They got to put on dresses and, man, just, hey, this world whack, man. You know? But,
I got that word. Yeah, I got that word for confederacy. All right, and it's koshar in the Hebrew, and it says a conspiracy, a treason, an unlawful alliance.
wow.
Yeah. And when you get that word treason in the Edom, you know, it says, hey, this is from 1200. It said, a betrayal of trust, a breach of faith. That breach of faith, man. You know, because you didn't have faith in the promise. And see, Esau, he did that. He didn't have faith in the promise, in that birthright of the first son.
Oh, but that's why the scriptures say, woe to them who have lost patience.
Lost patience.
That's it, bro.
You see?
That's it.
Jake wanted it right now. You had breach of faith because you didn't believe in what was to come. You didn't follow the example of Yahweh when he was tempted of the devil, man. When the devil said, I will make you ruler over all these kingdoms. You know? So he said, look, the power of these kingdoms is given in my hand. I make you rule over all of them. You know, just bow down to me. You know? But Yahweh already knew the promise. You know? He had kept his faith because he knew he was going to get everything, man. You know? And then when
why retain is not thy integrity?
Yeah.
That's what that was these philosophies in your ear telling you. That woman whose hands is like bands. That's why it was Joel's wife who was telling that. That was symbolic to America, you know. Why retain your integrity when you can come over here and get, you know, 20% APR, whatever, some bullshit.
This is from the Latin. All right, 11th century Latin, traditionem, and it says delivery, surrenderer, a handing down, a giving up.
Yeah, so you give up, man. You a traitor, man. You know?
If you ain't finished, you called in this, but you ain't finished, you a traitor. You know, hey, we commanded to finish this thing, man. Even Yahweh Shah said that. I'm just get it real quick. When we go to the book of John, chapter 4, and get the point, and it says,
hey man, even the movie Get On Up, that was supposed to be about James Brown. He said, once you stop, you die. You gotta keep moving. You stop, you die.
Yeah.
You know. So hey, how much more of this, man? You know. You got
St. John 4:34. Yahweh Shah said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. You know? So we got to finish this work. If we stop a day before, we committed treason, man. You know, against our king, man.
Yep.
You committed treason, man. And that's what Jake don't understand, man. This thing is still about monarchies, man. Esau put all this Republican and prime minister this and you know the senators and all these different things. No, man, this thing a monarchy, man. You still got wicked kings in the earth, man.
Yeah, that's all it is.
All right,
It is.
and you pledge your allegiance when you line up with this system. You pledge your allegiance to this wicked king, man. But our allegiance to Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, yeah,
You see?
we made an allegiance to the spirit world, man.
Yeah.
You know, you break that, you can't imagine the bounty on your head, man. That's why, like brother said, we gotta keep going, man. You know, but
When you go into that word finish too, it go into perfect. Like even when you look at the word author and finisher, that's really how you become perfect. Because they said if you cut my grass, if you don't finish it, then it wasn't perfect.
to complete it,
To complete it, that's it.
Yep.
Yep, that's to complete it. Yep.
man, bro. Hey, you get that scripture out?
Come. This is the book of 1 Corinthians
Thank you, bro.
4
Okay, good.
and verse 8. It says, now ye are full, now ye are rich. Ye have reigned as kings without us.
Yeah, you got it. Keep reading, bro.
And I would
Like
to the
just
Most
say,
High.
What do Jacob proclaim? You know, King James. T.I. say he the king of the South.
Yeah.
Your guy say he the king of Memphis.
one of
So these niggas
Yeah.
reigning, they kings without us.
Yeah.
You know,
Now,
they reigning now.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yep.
It says, and I would to the Most High you did reign, that we also might reign with you. For I think the Most High has sent forth us, the apostles last, as we were appointed to death.
It's the main event. Hey, because the apostles gonna be the last people, which you know you have the apostles, the head apostles, the elders, you know, but just by definition, we're all apostles because we sent out.
Correct.
Right? We know according to the rank
Yes,
and the
order.
order. Yeah, you know, they are the apostles.
Yeah.
You know, but the men of the Lord under those apostles are set last because we the last people on earth that's gonna be making sense. Everything else feels a lot.
yeah.
You know, we're gonna be the only voice that matters soon, man. You know, and you're gonna have your choice. You're gonna either choose Esau's salvation through his technology, or you're gonna have faith, all right, in what's written in the scriptures for the children of the promise, which are the Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know?
Yeah, that was it on here, bro. That scripture. The brother get 2 Timothy the 3rd chapter.
I got one for you.
If we get that word for Travis. You got it.
This is Isaiah chapter 1. I started at 21.
Definition of trade.
It said, how's the faithful city becoming harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers. Thy silver is become dross.
Yeah, you murdering your own people, man. You know, just by the way of living that you push. What T.I. said, he's gonna have a class on trap music, some shit. Same nigga at Black Lives Matter rallies, man, yelling Atlanta is we say
A big ass kid.
You know? Murderers, man. Go ahead, bro.
And it said, thy silver is become dross, thy wine mixed with water.
Right, so Jake is impure, man. And they don't have pure intentions. We have pure intentions, man. Which going back to the elect being virgins, man. They have that pure doctrine. All right, go ahead.
And this the point, verse 23. Thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves.
Yeah, and who's the thief? Who's the main thief? Esau. That's who you act league with. You know? That's who you join up to, man. Go ahead.
It said, everyone loveth gifts and follow after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither does the cost of the widow come unto them.
They not concerned about the Israelites.
Yeah,
you know? Really helping our people, having Jake wake up. Nah, man, they care about them pockets. These niggas been bribed, man. You know, scripture say a gift destroyeth the heart, meaning your mind. You know?
Because all niggas talk about the bag. That's what niggas worship, a goddamn bag, man. You know? That's all them niggas talk about, man. And them niggas is getting the bag to lead you into destruction, man. You know? But hey, the scripture say, he that diggeth the pit gonna fall in it. Them niggas gonna fall in the same pit. Esau gonna lump you niggas right in the number with everyone you led to destruction, man.
Yep. And all them jakes that you deceived, man, hey, they gonna get their hands on you.
Oh, yeah.
Look, when you a trader, don't no side trust you.
Yeah.
Like Nick Cannon can't nobody trust.
Nobody trusts you now.
Yeah, he saw like shit. I can't trust this nigga. Then you got Jake like, fuck that nigga. He don't stand for nothing. You know, so that's the worst position to be in.
Oh, that's that forsaken.
But that's what the up was bringing that out about even Master P. You know that nigga, he came out and denounced Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
You know?
Tommy Sotomayor did.
God damn, that's so funny. Nigga came up with man.
You know, Nick Cannon. And Tommy Sotomayor, he did 2 videos on this nigga, man.
Yeah.
And so Drake just going in on Nick Cannon. You know? That's true, man. Master P getting on you.
Yeah, Master P get on you, man.
It's over with.
Something ain't right, yeah.
I got something real quick about you, shot.
Yeah, bro.
This is Psalm 62 and 10.
Yep.
Trust not in oppression
Yep.
and become not vain in robbery.
Hey, trust not in oppression, and that's this system, man. You know, trust not in this wicked ass system, man, and don't become vain and robbery, man. You know, because you're in league with people who are robbing the planet Earth, man.
That's right.
You know, you got it, bro.
It says,
Oh, you know
I tell you all, if riches increase,
Yep.
set not your heart upon them.
And it said, if riches do increase, set not your heart upon them, man. So if the Lord do send you a blessing or some money, you know, that money ain't supposed to overrule your mindset where all you can think about now is getting some more money, man.
The bad.
Yeah, the bad, man. If you do increase in riches, the way we look at money, we ain't supposed to worship money like black culture has taught our people to worship money, man. Money is just used as a defense, man. Even if you can go like generations, like 2-3 generations ago, like our granddaddies and our uncles, like they didn't think about, they didn't worship money like that, but they had money. They had land, they had substance, they had different things, but they didn't, you know, they weren't so boastful and so, you know, they didn't idolize money, man, because they ain't supposed to be like that, man. You know, if you got a lot of money, then you just got a lot of money. You know, if you alright, man. But these niggas make it seem like that you ain't shit if you ain't got a lot of money, man. That's the mindset that they don't push, man, because they want you to be occupied in this goddamn world, man. You know, this damn rat race, man.
I got a quick precept to bag up.
You got it.
This is the book of Proverbs 11, verse 28.
Yep.
He that trusteth in riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch.
Hey, you get trusted in riches, man, because you know these niggas think, you gotta think like Mayweather think that, like niggas like Mayweather got all these millions, he think, you know, that no matter what situation the world in, he exempt because he got all these FRN notes, man. You know, ain't no corn shortage for him. He ain't got to worry about no food shortage, man. You know? But he gonna be in bad case, he gonna fall. All them niggas gonna fall, man. Even Jake to make over $100,000 a year, they think that they gonna be in a good case, man. You know, like they always gonna be straight, man. But that's not gonna be the case, man. The Most High finna break this society down, man. He finna break you niggas to your knees, man. You know, hey, it's a great humbling coming, man. And the fear of a rich man is losing the riches. That's his number one fear, man.
Yeah, well.
You know,
Yep. That's why there's so many Edomites that commit suicide.
Yeah.
Once they lose them riches, it's like they lost their life because that was their life for them. You know, so and you Jakes, and you know that's a hell of a button to push to make a Jake commit suicide because Jake naturally they ain't into that.
Yeah.
So you know, the Lord about to break Jake, man. Or Nick Cannon. Suicide.
Yeah, he contemplated suicide. Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
Peace out. You know what I mean? We're gonna leave that on his damn Instagram. Like the elder said, you know, one of the motivations is he want attention too.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
wants somebody to give him a call. He wanted a phone call. Everybody call Nick. Don't do it, Nick. You know what I mean? We care about you, Nick. You know? That's all he want, man.
They're getting calls from rabbis. Disgusting.
Yeah, you would sell out, man.
Yeah. That's no more integrity, yeah.
Anybody got something?
Oh, yeah. The Timothy, that what you wanted to call?
Yeah, I want to end off on that.
Okay, okay.
okay, yeah, I got one. This is Micah 3:5. And it said, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him. Well, I was telling you earlier, these people gonna start preparing war against these leaders, man. You know, once they see they done been played, because you know how Jake get when he find out he done been played, especially been trusting you all these years, man, and he know you was lying, man. it's one thing if you were sincerely wrong, but see, once Jake find out you niggas know, you niggas knew the whole time and you played them, man, they gonna make war against you, man.
Yeah, and
You
it's
know?
probably a lot of men and women in IUIC that donated their damn life savings to y'all, man. You know, you booster club members or whatever, man. Hey, y'all gonna go after that guy. You gonna realize Bishop Nathaniel done lied to you, cause see, really, now we touching on these different individuals in the entertainment world and sold out, but you see, he's even worse. You talking about a man that knows these are the names. Did the most thorough breakdown in Israelite history on the names, and now what he doing? You know? Hey, y'all gonna go after Nate. That dude gonna go on the ground somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? He's lying to y'all. Y'all better wake up, man. You know, but majority of y'all are not gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying? But
I got something too real quick.
you got it, bro.
This is Acts the 7th chapter, starting at the 51st verse. It said, "Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye did always resist the Holy Ghost, which wrestle you fight against. You betrayed. You fought again." We read on, it's going to tell you, say, "As your fathers did, so do ye. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And they have slain them which show before the coming of the just one, of whom ye have now been the betrayers and murderers."
Betrayers, man. Hey, it's a whole generation of Israelites that fall in that category, man. That's a broad category, man. All right, you are a betrayer of the throne of Yahushua, because we doing the groundwork. You remember before we took over the Holy Land, what did Joshua do? He sent out spies. See, you know, spies sent out in the spirit, them sleeper cells. You know, but then you got other spies. They went out and made a lead with the damn. Look, they trying to tell them that they finna come take over. They trying to get
big giants and shit. They saw them, they got scared.
Fearful heart.
You got fearful heart. These giants, you know, man.
They trying to make an alliance with this kingdom and hold it up. We trying to tear this bitch down, man, in the spirit. You know, and usher in Yahushua. You see? But they want to hold their progress up, man. But it ain't gonna happen, man. You niggas just finna be mowed down, man.
Yeah, Jake filling out an application and turning it into a burning building. You see the building burning, but you still want to work there, man.
You stand outside.
Hey, so what type of experience you got? You coughing? Yeah, I used to work at come on, man. Get your ass out here.
Timothy. I know you got a precept, you can get it.
Okay. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16. You can read the whole chapter. I'm going to start at verse 29. "Thou hast moreover multiplied thy fornication in the land of Canaan unto Chaldea, and yet thou was not satisfied herewith."
Yeah, because our people are not satisfied with the promise that's to come. You know, like I say, Jake got that here and now mentality, man. A mind like Esau Edom. You know, because we got Esau rule the earth. You know, he destroying the earth that he live on because he's all concerned about the now. He's not thinking about generations ahead. You see, when Jacob took that blessing from when he supplanted Esau, he did that for generations after. So his seed would always have an inheritance. You see?
Was that a good man left up the inheritance for his children?
Yeah.
That was Jacob, man.
Yeah. Man, Esau fucked the whole, he said, "Fuck it, give me that plate." You know, fuck who come after me like said. You know,
what good is that? And he said, he condemned himself. He said, "What good is a birthright to me now?"
And that's what Jake. What profit do we have to serve the Lord?
What
That's
does the
Jake
prophet have to
mindset.
say?
That's Jake mindset now.
But it's something though. Esau, he sold his birthright thousands of years ago, you know. And this same devil, the scriptures say, he did his evil to himself. To whom will he be good? I mean, he sold it out of his own nation. You know what I'm saying? So you Jake think he gonna mean you good? You know?
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. You know, hey, you Jake, you didn't made that deal. Now you gotta, let's say you made that bed. You gotta stay in it. You gotta lay in it. You know?
I got some real quick too. Just to bridge you back. This Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Cause see now Esau want the birthright back. Now it's time for it to come in play.
Yeah, kind of.
See, he wanted to rule with the sword and have the fatness of the earth.
Yeah.
Now he want our blessing, the fatness of the earth eternally, man.
He want the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen.
But that's the leech.
The horse leads.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
just saying give.
Give on both ends.
Yep.
You want to give on that end, and you want to give on that end, man. You can get that too. Yeah, and that and another thing too, they want even our hope. Like here it is, we've been reduced to hope. All we got is just okay. Yeah, we the children of the Most High. We hope that they want that now. Nah, you know what? The world got that hope through Jesus Christ. We all can,
No.
So they took everything from us, man. Yeah, you got what you got. Then we get back.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 30 and 15. It said, the horse leech have 2 daughters, crying, give. There are 3 things that are never satisfied, yet 4 things say not, it is enough.
Yep, you can read it again, so like.
Okay, alright, yeah, this is Proverbs 30 and 15. The horse leech have 2 daughters, crying, give.
Yeah, so on both ends, they saying give. They never say, you know what, we don't deserve when the earth was given to them. It tells you that what the Sirach 4th, Ecclesiastes 4th, where it say, let that hand be stretched out to receive, but shut when it's time to give. So when the earth was given to you, you had your hand open, man. Right? You were saying give. Now here it is, our time to get the blessing, and you saying give on that end.
You don't want to let it go.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. You're gonna be forced to let it go.
Yeah. You do that?
One more scripture. Verse 30, Ezekiel 16 and 30. How weak is thine heart, saith the Lord power, seeing thou doest all these things.
That's a weak mind, man. To not have faith in what we got coming. Which in the spirit you can see the kingdom about to be here, man. Because in the spirit we are the kingdom.
Yeah,
The Lord said the kingdom has within you. So when you meet each brother, you know what I'm saying? The Lord had us all connected in the spirit when we woke up, and we brothers still connected. You seeing the kingdom, you know. Every brother is an extension of the kingdom of heaven, man. So, but you weak to this world, man. Cause you see Esau got a private jet. You know what I'm saying? They got a land on top of their house and all that, or whatever they doing, man. You know, man, that ain't shit. All right, all this stuff all this pomp and glory Esau got took over 400 years to make all this, man. It's all gonna get knocked down in 1 hour. You know, the scriptures say this present life is not the end with much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. If you weak to this world, man, then the next world ain't for you. All right. Because it takes faith to do what we're doing, man. Which takes strength of mind.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm just saying, then you read it again, bro.
Oh, kind.
From the Most High really roasting you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 16 and 30, it says, how weak is thine heart, saith
How
the
weak
Lord
you
power.
is, man. Weak ass nigga, man. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, Most High, how weak is you? Like your homeboy come to you crying about a woman, you know the woman getting out on him, and he crying about her, talking about he can't, he don't know what to do with her. You gonna look at him, man? How weak you is, man?
Well, you know they're gonna Godfather.
Well, I was just thinking. But Johnny Fontaine.
Yeah, Johnny Fontaine.
You done gonna let him curse
Doug just slapped him and see, grab him, slap him. Damn man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can act like a man. Like, what's wrong with you?
You gotta slap that motherfucker, man.
You know, Godfather, I don't know what to do. He shut his ass up.
Hey, that's the spirit of love. Lord said, gird up your loins like a man. And Job had something to complain about, man.
Yeah,
How much more you niggas, man, complain? Cause like this nigga Nick Cannon, in a roundabout way, you was crying out because you knew in your blick screen TV coming out the ceiling was in jeopardy, man. You know, or having a damn indoor pool was in jeopardy, man.
Yep.
Continuing on, it says, seeing thou doest all these things, the work of an imperious, whorish woman.
God damn.
Yeah, I got that word imperious up that says assuming power or authority without justification.
Yeah.
Arrogant and domineering.
Ooh. And that's what Jake wants to do with that self-made.
Yeah.
You know, I did this, I got it out the mud. You know, they want to assume these positions of dominance, but you ain't justified to have no damn dominance, man.
Kind.
Yeah.
You know? You're not worthy of that, man, because you not in league with your power, man.
Yeah, the nigga Drake, no help, it's all me. And all that shit, I did it on my own, it's all me.
Man.
You know? But see, you niggas had help from Satan. You know? That's who you went to. You went down to Egypt, man. You know? It all boils down to Jake wanted easy. It ain't meant to be easy, man. You know? But you gonna lose all that, and you gonna see us gain. Because like Spirit been getting on, the elder apostles and, the elders under them, man, that was our time. Yeah. Scripture say, then shall they know who are my chosen. You know, you're going to see the lawful and the godly alliance, man. And the fruit that we going to reap, man, for doing this. Scripture say in Psalms, they that sow in tears shall reap in joy, man. You know, the Lord going to give brothers everything, man, just for waiting. You know? You got it, brother.
Yeah, skip to verse 32. In it off it says, but as a wife that committeth adultery, which taketh strangers instead of her husband.
Wow.
That's that unlawful alliance. Because this was a legal binding contract with the Most High, man, through the laws, man. That's why the scriptures say, I believe in that same one, Ezekiel 16, which we call it, the Lord said, you became mine. You know? In the time for love, you became mine. And really, we can't put the emphasis on how the Lord said that. You know what I mean? He said, you mine, you know? That was said in a certain way with emphasis, man. Because the Lord's serious about Israel, you know. So when you broke that, that was you being, like if a woman leave a man, if he alive, it's stipulations,
Breaking that, the vows.
Yeah.
They say, the modern day term, that cheating.
Yeah.
That you cheated, you stepped out, you committed adultery, man.
But what's going to happen? The Lord is known as the living power.
Living power.
So, you know what I mean?
Bad. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it
so-
on that.
You want to go ahead and round it up with that?
Yeah, you got a precept?
Nah,
Okay, yeah, we just go to Timothy.
What you want?
2 Timothy, you start at verse 1, read on.
Okay, alright, yeah, kind. Alright, yeah, this 2 Timothy 3:1. Know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Yeah, we in a time of death, man.
Yeah.
We in destructive times.
Come on.
Mass death, all right? And we can only put so much emphasis on that because when it happened, because everything in the scriptures, the fact that it's written, when it happens in reality, man, it's exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's way worse when the Lord bring it.
Yeah.
So we can't put enough emphasis on the fact that death's coming, bodies dropping, Man, the Lord about to get down, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
It said, for men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Hey, like Nathaniel,
Yeah.
okay? He's all about his name, man. And then you other cats too. Through the Spirit, I'm just calling you out, man. Alazar, Bunloya. You love yourself, man.
Yeah. That dude got 6 different
You know?
titles, man. It's a build up till he get to his chief.
A chief priest, Alazar Bunloya, Gorilla
Yeah,
Hebrew.
chief, yeah.
All these, flattering titles, man. Hey, the young man, his name Elihu, read the book of Job. He said he knows not to give flattering titles, or else his maker will take them away, man. All that shit. We don't need that. But Jay don't want to keep it simple. Zabak, you a lover of your own self, man. And none of you guys can take rebuke. None of you guys can be humble.
Oh, and that's the point, and that proves it too, Salaki.
Like
That's
that.
one of the things that prove that. You're not willing to bow yourself down, bow your ear down to the poor. That means you exalt yourself. You're a lover of yourself, man. That means you look at yourself as one that can be corrected. That means you have thrust yourself into some damn stratosphere where you're above correction. That means you think more of yourself, man.
Yeah, you basically acting like you the Most High. You ain't none of us the Most High, man. We're a creation. You were created, and you can be destroyed too. Go ahead, out.
God. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters.
Oh, covetous, desiring what Esau got. And then boastful about it. Once you get it, go ahead.
Proud, blasphemers.
Yeah.
That's it.
He did the video.
It said,
It's talking about himself.
That was bad, yeah.
What does it mean to blaspheme the name of the Most High? You did the whole sit down.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
it said, disobedient to parents.
Disobedient to parents because you forgot who your teachers are, who you learned from. The elder apostles, great millstone, and the elders that were above them, whether they're in the spirit world or not, those are your spiritual parents, man. And look what you doing, Jake. You really acting like a bunch of ungrateful bastards, man. To be honest, you know that's what you acting like, man. Unless you repent. Go ahead, out.
It says, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers.
Truce breakers. Yep.
Truth goes back to what? That covenant.
Yeah, treated.
Mm-hmm.
False accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors.
Traitors. Yep. So you enemies to the Most High, man. You know, it ain't no way you can take that back. Just like Judas wanted to give back them shekels, man.
Oh man.
You know, you can't do it. You done did the dirt already. All right. Hey, that's it on
The
that, bro.
definition of that word traitor real quick.
Come.
It says a betrayer, traitor. Now you go down to the strong definitions. Check this out. It says in the sense of giving forward into another's, the enemy's hands. So when you trade, you just don't trade and just go off into the shadows. You go into the enemy's hands, man.
And hey, the most I give you, we talking about what these devils do.
Yeah.
With these rituals, you know, torturing you to death, man. You don't think the Most High gonna give you traitor the worst death you can imagine. He gonna give you over to Esau, man. Alright? You niggas gonna be alive while Esau sucking your damn blood, filleting your face off, eating your shit.
And I'm just to say, he ain't just saying it. That's recorded. It's
Yeah,
documented.
it's
That's what Esau do.
That's what they do.
Like the elder was
Sick.
giving me, telling us a vivid illustration that I ain't even see the video and it messed with me, man.
Yeah, I don't. Hey, I'll play it after you done.
I only think I don't watch it. Well, yeah.
Hey, but you know, hey, it's documented. That's,
AC, man.
yeah, that stuff out there, man. You know, but that's how sick it get. You know what I'm saying? To where, hey, FBI, they come across these tapes of what these elite have done, man, and it was one of them where it took place, and basically all these different agents that saw that shit, they couldn't even sleep, and they was crying like babies, man. You know, grown men crying. You know what I'm saying? Because of what they seen these elite do on film, man. And all those different agents, they ended up dead. They ended up dead, you know.
And then going back to that definition of traitor, that's what you had them the wicked priests back during the time when Howard Shaw was born.
Oh yeah.
The Herod had to inquire. They were like, he had to go round them up and ask them, where is this king supposed to be born? And then that's when you get Matthew 2:6. They went into the prophet, I think it was in Zechariah, you know, no, it was in Micah, when he said, "Oh thou Bethlehem, which is the least of Judah, you know, to you shall be a governor." You know, that's what made him send out the decree to kill those babies. Niggas was behind that, man.
Yeah. You know,
They trade the nation out, man.
That's a good point, yeah.
Hey, Brother Red Maccabees earlier, man. Scriptures tell you, men that hated their own people.
Yeah.
That's who's making these unlawful alliances, man. Jake hate their own people, man. That bad. You know? You got it, brother.
Yep. It says again, this definition for traitor. It says in the sense of giving forward into another's, the enemy's hands. It say a surrender,
Giving up.
betrayal. Yep. Traitor. Now I'm gonna click on this word surrender real quick, cause this it says surrender. It says cease resistance to an enemy or opponent and submit to their authority. Submit to their authority, right?
I apologize to my Jewish brothers.
Brothers,
and sisters.
yeah. You submit to their authority, man.
Yeah. You got that one old saying, you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
y'all mentality, man. You know, but this truth is beating them. But the thing is, Jake just don't want to wait. They don't want to wait. Like the brother said, they don't want to wait on the promise, man. You know?
Then they don't view things through spiritual lenses. So they don't understand, like you saying, Elder Tazawan was bringing that out about Esau fighting against something that he can't see. And that's faith, man.
They don't got the eyesight.
Yeah. How you gonna hit what you can't see, man? But Jake can't even see we winning. Because they've been conditioned to believe to win is to have a nice bank account with the latest fashion and designer clothes.
Instant gratification.
Yeah.
People in the world, what they call the fast life, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you pushing dope or whatever it is you do, a woman, or you got a man, he a pimp, you know what I'm saying? He basically a whoremonger, you know, selling women.
Yeah.
It's that fast, like, that shit ain't quick, man. And that's basically, and it's crazy, everything really modeled after what Esau do. That fast life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he about to lose it.
Microwave society.
Yeah, microwave society. That instant gratification, man. You know, hey, you really gotta put in work, man, for what the Lord gonna give us. All right. But the point is, man,
I guess we
you-
want that. Oh, no,
now I'm saying you Jake surrendered, man. You know, which makes you traitors. Go ahead out.
Yeah, they give you an example, right? And you just I find it real spiritual right here, the example they give you. It says over 140 rebels surrendered to the authorities.
Hey, thy princes are rebellious. They are companions of thieves, man.
Oh man, come on,
Yeah.
man. Can't make that up. So in order of pretty much the motivation behind trader is rebellion, man. You rebel against the status quo, so to speak, right? It was a system laid out, man. How about Shah laid out a system? And it ain't as intricate as you might think, man, because the Lord pretty much narrowed it down to believing in Yahweh Shah when you read the scriptures with understanding, man, because he's the king. You know, a king on the fly, for an example, let's say like I might have a club, you know, and it might have a dress code, strict dress code. I still can just say, come on in, man. No, I ain't got to say, well, you know, it's my club. I got
You can do what you want.
jurisdiction, yeah. So that's why you have to hearken to Yahweh Shah. That's why the scripture, it's a penalty for that, man. That's why Yahweh Shah even made it clear. He said, look, those who will not have me reign over them, bring them hither and slam before me. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to bring in the traders. Man, you know when the traders walk, you bring into the chambers, man, everybody looking at you like, you fuck, man.
Yeah, on death row.
Yep.
That's some scary stuff, man. But hey, and the Lord said, even dealing with the parable of the penny, is it not lawful for me to do, you know, with my own? Like the Lord can do what He want to do. And a lot of you Jakes hate that, man. And you hate the order that you see, you know, and you want that spotlight. But the Lord can do this how He wants to do it, man. It's His program. All right. But yeah, that's it, brother. You know, so and we gonna take it on home, man. Hey, Lord willing, y'all were edified. You know, you Akim wa Akiwaf. Lord willing, this is an edifying sermon for you, and hey, that's what we're here for, you know, to serve the body, man. All right, not our belly, okay? So with that, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakawadash.
double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstone, who still rule well, being great examples unto all Israel. Peace, blessing, and mercy, and salutations to the elect of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.